Hello, welcome to Hadith's tutorial service online version interactions. And today we're going to learn, I'm going to introduce you to a new method, and I'm going to also teach you circumference. You must have heard that before. And circumference is basically the measurement of how much is around a circle. And in order to know this, you need to know pi. Yummy, not pi like apple pie, but pi, mathematical pi, spelled P-I without the E. Now this pi equals approximately to 3.14. That's all the details you need to know about it. And it looks something like this I'm showing right now in the parentheses. People draw it differently. Some people draw it slanted, some people draw it like this, and then two legs sticking out like little chopsticks. There's different ways. If you'd like to learn more ways, you could go ahead on Google, search up pi in the images, ask your teacher, whatever. But we're learning circumference, and you need to know pi in order to get circumference. Now I'm going to write just the thing for circumference, and circumference basically equals, the formula basically equals pi times d. Do we all know what d stands for? D is diameter. Okay, I could write diameter instead here. So P is basically diameter. What is diameter exactly? Diameter is the line across. It has to be across the circle, inside the circle, and it makes half. So it could be, you see this black line in a circle, it could be that way, it could be the opposite way, the vertical way. It doesn't matter. So let's do an example. Let's suppose that the diameter equals 10. 10 seems like a big number, but there's actually a trick for the tens and all of its factors. Okay, 10. So it's just going to be basically 3.14 times 10. That's like, how are we going to multiply that from the top of our brains? Think of it this way. I'm going to write 3.14 here in the corner, so I have more space to teach you guys. 3.14. That's it. How do we know exactly what it's going to be when it's 10? Well, notice that 10 has 1 0, and there's 2 decimal places in 3.14. An easier way is to just, as how many zeros a number has of the 10 factors, you carry the decimal point once or twice, or how many right. So you see I'm carrying it right. So what am I making now? I'm making 31.4. So our circumference actually equals 31.4, and I didn't put a label for this, so what is it? It's basically just units. That's our circumference, and we don't have to put squared or cubed or nothing. That's just the answer. .4 units.